Vacation rentals far outweigh affordable housing in Frisco, putting workers and their employers in a bind. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, right now on Vail Pass, dozens of search and rescue pros from across the state are demonstrating what they do best day in and day out.
It's all about demonstrating what happens in a rescue and how intensive these resources are and how limited they are, right? How many people it takes to actually effect a rescue.
That was Summit Sheriff Jamie Fitzsimons on the Krystal Morning Show. This demonstration comes 1 month after the deadliest week for Avalanche in U.S. history, when 15 people were killed in just 8 days.
What they're really trying to do, and we've tried to do all winter, with Colorado Avalanche Information Center, with the rescue group, with everybody, is get this information out to people that this is no ordinary year, and you've really got to be careful in the backcountry.
Tune in later today for more from the Search and Rescue Avalanche demo up on Vail Pass. Summit County's housing crunch will not solve itself, and Commissioner Tamara Pogue warns it is getting worse faster than ever.
By 2025, the combination of underlying housing crisis, short-term rentals, and the Zoomtown phenomenon, we likely will be about 3,000 rental units behind where we need to be to house our workforce.
For example, in Frisco, short-term rentals outnumber deed-restricted units 4-1, leaving about 300 residents with no place to live in their own town. And housing problems for employees soon make life harder on employers.
For business owners, not having enough housing means you don't have enough employees. And without employees, it is very difficult for a business to be successful.
One of Frisco's solutions is building 30 workforce units every year over the next 4 years, what staff calls aggressive and maybe unrealistic. Elsewhere, Town of Breck this week approved 27 additional units for a new workforce apartment project, and Dillon is planning up to 300 apartments on Forest Service property above Dillon Valley. Today's the day the Summit Rotary Ice Melt device goes on Lake Dillon, 1 day closer to one lucky local winning $4,000. The contest is open now. Send your guess to the Rotary Club, estimating the time and date the device falls through the ice. Details at DillonIceMelt.com. A Denver man was sentenced to 7 years in state prison yesterday for felony bike theft in Vail in 2019. The Vail Daily reports Robin Clifton pleaded guilty to stealing a pair of road bikes worth $11,000, smashing a bike shop window in the process. He was out on parole at the time for felony arson in rifle. The latest now on coronavirus and megapod number 2. The county hopes to vaccinate 1,200 people today at the County Commons bus barn in Frisco. And you might hit traffic this afternoon. They're trying to avoid the massive backups from last week's first megapod, when traffic was stalled for 3 miles on Summit Boulevard. Summit County's latest infection rate per 100,000 is 155, with a 7-day positive test rate of 3.5%. Avalanche danger is moderate again today in the Summit Eagle County zone. Check the forecast for details. In sports, the Avalanche beat the Coyotes in overtime last night, 2-1. Today is opening day of the Pac-12 basketball tournament. The CU Buffs play California at 9:30 tonight on ESPN. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Summit High Hockey ended the season last night with a loss to Crested Butte 5-3. Today is opening day of the State Alpine Ski Championships. The Tigers are on snow now for giant slalom at Loveland. And in just 2 days, this Saturday is opening race of a 3-part uphill series at Copper Mountain. Cost is $15, and racing is not virtual. You'll get 3 heats of 25 people leaving at 6 a.m. Saturday. Sign up at coppercolorado.com. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.